Hello, my beautiful friends. How's everybody doing? Did everybody have an amazing weekend? So today's actually going to be a hair day. I have a new product that I've been reviewing, testing out to see if it was worth the money. I guess it would be very similar to the Dyson or the Shark, but a fraction of the price. So like I said, I've been testing it out. I do have some thoughts on it. I'm going to be sharing how I styled my hair today. So if that seems like something you're going to enjoy, please stick around because we're about to get into all that right now. Okay, so this is how it came in this really nice case for traveling. The only problem I see with this is there should be like a handle or something. There isn't a handle, but it's very sturdy. This is like a magnetic closure. It can't close right now because I got the cord hanging out, but it's a really nice, like faux leather case. I mean, just very, very nice. I will say that. So when you open it, this is like a padded interior, just really nicely packed. So this is the hair dryer itself. So I'm guessing it's supposed to mimic like the Shark or the Dyson. I think that's where they're going with this. It comes with all these different attachments. This is those attachments everybody looks for to make the ringlets. This is like a brush that you can a brush attachment that you can put on there. This one, I'm really not sure what it's supposed to do. I think it's supposed to like take away the flyaways like towards your crown. And then when you lift this part here, if I can get this out, this comes out. And under that, there's more attachments. So this is like if you want to keep your, what do they call it? Like a diffuser. I have not used this attachment yet, but I definitely want to. This is what you put on the hair dryer. And I'll show you guys that in just a second, just to kind of, blow dry your hair. This is not going to like do any fancy designs in your hair or anything like that. This here, I think, is a straightening brush. Again, I haven't used this one yet. Ooh, that's actually really nice. I haven't even taken it out. This side has more of those kind of bristles, and this one is more like silicone, so it's much softer. But I believe that is for a straightening. And then this one I do use quite a bit, and I will be showing you all the attachments, what I think about this hair dryer, if I think it's worth the money. And then also I will be sharing with you, I have done another video with this. It's my straightener. I'm just going to do like a hair video. I get a lot of requests for that, and even though I've done it before, I think this one would just be fun because this is a new system. So let's get started. Okay, there might be a few obstacles in this video, but I'm going to try to overcome them. The first one being I wear hearing aids and I cannot wear them during this segment because I'm going to be using a hair dryer, and yeah, it just really becomes loud. So forgive me if I sound weird or anything, but yeah, I'm going on really muffled sounds right now. Okay, so like I said, though, this is the hair dryer itself. Now, when you turn it on, as you can hear, it's not too loud, and is air blowing through here right now, but it goes up to 250, and you can change that, I guess, the power of it or the heat, and it goes all the way, what does it go down to? Looks like 90. So I usually use one of the highest settings. I go between like 250, 200. Now there are a couple tools that I don't use that strong a heat because I found it's just too much. And then there is a cooling button. And then, like I said, this is a big case. So for traveling, if you're going on a flight, I would just take a few of the attachments or whatever. And I forgot to mention it did come with a glove too, which I do use with a couple of these tools. Now how I start by using this device here is I put on this attachment first, and actually I'm just going to pull out the two on the bottom that I use every day. Again, I don't use this. I think I'm going to pull it out just to see what it does. And yeah, we're just going to start. Okay, so what you do is just take this and it just clips right in. And then on the back, there's like a lever to change attachment. So you want this facing the front because that's where the air blows out. So now I'm just going to take my hair out of my little wrap here, which I absolutely love. This is from Amazon too. It's like a t-shirt material, so I love that. I even take that traveling when I go. Okay, so when I first take my hair out of that little towel there, I do apply this here. It's a bed head. It's called the After Party. I've been using this for years, and for my length hair, by the way, I just got it cut, so it is going to be much shorter, you guys. So I'm just going to place about that much. Not a lot is needed, and I just kind of put that all through my hair. And I feel that just helps with the frizz. It also helps as a barrier with the heat. So yeah, like I said, I've been using that for years. And what I love too about this bed head is that you can use it on your dry hair too, just to help with frizz and control and all of that. So right now I'm just taking like a detangler comb here. And I always do this. I don't know why, but I put, do it to the part that I'm going to do for the day. So sometimes I part it in the middle, sometimes I part it on the side. I'm just all over the place. I get very bored very easily with my hair. Okay, so what I do now is just take this, I turn it on. I'm actually going to go up to 250. And what I'm going to do is tilt my head upside down and just kind of, spot dry it. Okay, so this is where we're at. So I just took the dampness out of it, really. Now, as you can see, my hair, the texture, it has like that frizzy, I don't know, it's not curls, it's not waves or anything. Maybe if I tried that one diffuser attachment, maybe I'll get better curls. I'll try it one day, but yeah, this is my hair, you guys. This is what I fight with every day. So I have to, like blow dry it with combs and brushes. Otherwise, yeah, I look like Gene Simmons. Okay, so I'm going to take off that attachment. I'm just pushing that button back there. And then I use this one a lot. This one's just really nice. It has that, gives me some volume, and it combs out the hair at the same time. So what I like doing is going in sections. I know a lot of people use clips and all that. I just don't have the patience for it. So what I do is just basically do that. And then I start in the back here. So hopefully you guys will be able to see. I'll try to move back. And then I just turn it on. Again, this is the on and off switch right here. And as you can see, how easy. But what I love is it's not super loud at all. So what I do is just kind of do that, and I hold it there for a second, and now with my thumb, I'm pressing on that cooling button. So that's just going to lock that curl in place, or that volume, and it's not really damaging my hair too much. So then I just go to this section here in the back and do the same thing. Okay, so now that I got that side pretty much done, like I mentioned, I do want to try this one because I have not used that brush yet. So I'm just going to take off that attachment. And like I said, going in, between the two, it's very easy. Now I don't know what that does. There's like a little lever here. Very strange. Now I am noticing through here, this is where the air is going to come out. And on this side, there isn't any. So, yeah, let's play around with this. First time for me, so. Oh, you could change the sides that the air comes out of. Right now it's going out here, nothing through here, and then you click over and now the air is coming through here. How cool is that? So I think I'm gonna try this one first. Let's just see how it straightens. I feel like, yeah, as you can see, it's kind of just blowing my hair all around. Let's try this side and see if it grabs better. Yeah, I'm just finding, I think if you just do this, that would be much better. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm getting much, I just feel like it's not gripping the hair enough, but it is straightening it for sure. No doubt about that. So, I mean, it does work. I just feel like it wasn't gripping the hair, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I shouldn't be pulling my hair out. So let's go back to this attachment really quick and do this section. Yeah, it really did straighten really good though, I will say that. Okay, now another attachment I do want to talk about is this one here. This one, I'm not sure if I like as well. Now the straightening one, I'm not going to say I don't like because it did the job, but this has the same scenario. It's like these bristles don't grab the hair good enough. I I don't know, as you can see, yeah, like a lot of the hairs are being blown away. And I don't know if that's because my hair is fine, but as you can see, it does curl. Now this attachment, I do feel I need to turn that heat way down because this thing gets really, really hot and I don't want to singe my hair. But let me just show you how this works. So yeah, I just wish the bristles would grab the hair a little better. Yeah, but as you can see, it does, let me turn it back up. Keep turning it down. Let's try to grab a section here and see how it curls. Let's do that. I'm just not going to hold it very long because, yeah, it does. It curls just a little bit. But like I said, I just feel like I have a little bit of a hard time for it to grab the hair. But it does curl it up pretty good. Okay, so the other attachments I do want to share with you are those wand ones. That one I'm still playing around with, but you definitely need the glove for that. So I did find with this one, oh, my hair is just all over my face right now. Hold on, you guys. Okay, so with this wand here, I did find one side is for one side and the other one is for the other side. So I still got to learn to play with this one and figure out how it works. But see, like this is going the wrong way. I want it to go the other way. It's wanting to grab and curl this way. So I think that is for that side there. So let's try it. Let's go. Oh boy. See, oh, okay, there we go. See how it just grabbed it? And again, you can use that cool shot. And let's see what it did. So yeah, it curls it, I think it curls it pretty good. Oh my gosh, as you can see, it's still grabbing some of the hair. So, you know, yeah, these things are, I don't know yet. I still have to play around with it. But even, I see people with Dysons and stuff like that, and it's just not all that it's claimed to be. But yeah, as you can see, it hardly curls it. Now, the reason why you need the glove is if you touch this right now, it is super hot. So to change, you have to take that off with the glove. And let's try this side and see if I can get it to work with this side. Yeah, as you can see how it's going this way now. And I do like how it grabs the hair pretty much though. And right now I'm just kind of, maybe if I hold it there for a little bit more. But I'm nervous to burn my hair. That's the only problem. And let's see. I mean, there's definitely a curl, as you can see, but it's not, I don't know, it's nothing serious if you ask me. I mean, you would have to take a lot of time to get that tool to work. I would love to know if somebody has a Dyson, if they feel like it curls really good for you. But for me, I just think that attachment is okay. I really like this one though. I do like that straightening one, and this works great too. So, oh, and I did want to show you what this one does as well, but let me finish just blow drying the rest of my hair, and then I'm going to talk more about this tool. So what I think this tool is for here is, like I said, I think it's just to, I guess, like tame, I don't know what it's for, to tame these hairs. Oh yeah, see, as you can see, it's kind of taking all those little flyaways and taming those down. So I honestly think that is what that is for, which it does a good job at doing it. So those are all the attachments. The only one I really did not use is the diffuser. But I kind of do want to go back to these because I really want to try to get these to work. So, like I said, the only thing is, like, I'm finding is, I don't know, it just doesn't curl the way I want, but I could be just needing more practice at it. Yeah, like this piece isn't getting caught up in there. But let's do that cool shot and see if that's going to help with this. So it definitely does the job. You know, it does curl it. I just feel like it's a process that I definitely have to play around with more. So let's talk about this. I think I spent, it was on sale, I want to say it was like $100 for this system. And I don't know, is it worth it? I do like, there's a lot of things about the system I really love. Like, I love this attachment here. I love that it's quiet. It's not super loud. It does blow dry my hair very quickly. So these attachments, again, I just have to play around with. I just feel like I'm going to spend a lot of time and I'm not going to get the results that I want. I love the case. I love the concept. I love like these little attachments here because you can hold the brush while you're combing things out. But it could be my hair type as well. I have very fine hair, as you guys seen. It was very frizzy, so there are a lot of things playing against it. If you guys have this tool, again, if you have a Dyson or a Shark and find this attachment like super helpful, you use it all the time, let me know. Or if you find these are just a waste. So I'm just very, very interested. Okay, so let me put all this away and we're going to move into the curling part. Okay, so again, I got this off Amazon. This was actually gifted to me, but I really do like it. It's by Bright Up. It does have a digital display here. I use about 360, 380 for my hair. It's probably way too high, but I find if I don't use that temperature, my curls will not last. But as you guys will see, like right now I'm closing it and there's really nothing going on. But if I hit the on and off switch again, it vibrates. So hopefully you guys can hear that. Yeah, so I find that that really makes a huge difference. So let me just share with you the difference I feel like it does. So I'm just going to take a piece right here and I'm going to use the vibrating plate. And I actually curl my hair with a straightener I have for years. I don't even know if I could use a regular curling iron anymore. So as you can hear that it is vibrating, and that is the curl that it did. Now let me take off the vibration. So nothing. And now I'm just going to take another piece here and let's do without the vibration. And I also feel like without the vibrating, it kind of grabs the hair a little bit more, like it's not as smooth. So I don't know, it's about the same, I guess. I've just always used the vibration. I just feel like when it does, it just kind of, I don't know, like I said, it has a smoother feel. And I guess it's supposed to prevent less static or frizziness. So that's why I always use the vibrating plate. So what I'm going to do is just speed up through here. I'm going to curl my whole head of hair and then we'll style it. Now that they've cooled down a little bit, what I do is just take a comb and I comb through the curls. And as you can see, it makes pretty darn good curls. So again, I'm just going to comb these out. And yeah, they're just kind of wavy and messy. And I love that. Yeah, as you can see, there's like a few stranded spots that I miss. And, you know, I've tried it both ways. I've tried it, you know, I do it like this all the time. And I've also tried it with the clips and I just find they turn out pretty much the same. So what I do now, how I get my lift up through here is this comb. I absolutely love it because I love that it has like this. I think I got it at Sally's, to tell you the truth. So now what I do is just take up at the crown, do a light teasing. And honestly, I'm being very gentle, believe it or not. It looks like I'm being crazy, but I'm not. And then I go and I use this by Kirsten S. It's the Working Texture Spray. And just shake that up a little bit. And I'm going to spray that at the roots and let that just kind of sit there for a minute. And now I'm going to just go on the side here and do the same thing. Light teasing, a little bit of spraying, and the same thing on this side. Again, a little teasing. Yeah, if I want any height, as you guys seen, I have to do some kind of teasing or something because I just have no body in my hair. I know that like in my videos and stuff, it looks like, you know, I have all this body. Well, I really, truly don't. I have to really work at it. So now I'm just going to take this Kirsten S and just kind of spray through all the roots. And now I'm just going to take a brush here. I got this, I know, at TJ Maxx, but I love the bristles. I have a new one coming, you guys. This is like really old and nasty, but I have a new brush coming. So until then, this is going to have to do. And I lightly just comb through where I teased the hair and just kind of play around with the curls. Like I said, sometimes I have to go back in and curl sections, but I think today we might be okay. And then I can go back even with my little comb here and do just very light teasing and separating. And again, just go over the hair with that. And that is looking pretty good. Now, if I find that there are spots that I just don't like where it has not enough body or something like that, I also use this, what is this called? I think it's like, the writing's gone as you can see, but it's like a powder, and again, it's by Kirsten S. And this will really grip your hair, so you got to be really careful with that. Otherwise, it really just turns like glue. So I think we are looking not too shabby here, you guys. Like here, this piece here, I don't like how it looks. So either the curl came out or it is a place that I missed. And I can still just go back in and make it to what, I want it to be. And let's curl that just a little bit. And I'm just going to let that dry for a second, or cool down for a second. For the most part though, you guys, that's what I do with my hair. Hold on, let me grab my hairspray because we're going to do the final touch, and I have one more trick up my sleeve. Okay, so like I said, I'm pretty happy with how this looks today. With the shorter, like bob, I guess, a haircut that I got, I'm looking more for a messy look. So I think I definitely achieved that today. So I have a little bit of flyaways and stuff. So I do have a couple, like I said, tricks up my sleeve. I just actually got this off TikTok, and it's actually really nice. Now, was it cheap? Absolutely not. This was like $25 for this little tube, and it's called IGK, a slick. So, but it looks like a large mascara one, but you can just go through and get all these like little flyaways and just kind of tame them down. Now, this is really good when you wear your hair up and you're trying to really slick back those parts. But I also find like through this, where I have a little bit of flyaways at the root, it just kind of tames that down. So that is really nice. And then I always spray my part. To me, I just feel like it makes my hair look a lot thicker. So what I use is the Tresemme Root Touch Up, and I get mine in the shade black. So what I do is just, of course, shake it up, and I'm just going to go through that part. And as you will see, how much thicker my hair looks. I feel like it definitely looks thicker, and I'm just really happy with today's style. Now, again, I do a lot of playing around before the final time that I do spray my hair. Like I just felt like it had needed just a little bit more body and something through this side here. And this side, I don't know, it's just kind of being a little, I don't know, what do you call it, misbehaving here. So, but this is about as good as it's going to get today. And I think I am happy with that. So now what I do is just I use my Tresemme, I use the extra hold, I'm old school, use the aerosol spray, and I just go through and do the final touches, making it almost helmet-like because I want this to last pretty good throughout the day. All right, you guys, so that are, those are all the tools I use, all the products I use to wash my hair. I just use, the Aussie. I switched. I used to use Tresemme, but I switched to Aussie just to try something different. and I really like it. And then I do use like it's like a biotin that I do put at the crown, you know, just trying to help these hairs grow back, which I do feel it's doing a job because I'm finding all these new hairs coming in. And so I will place everything that I used today, pretty much. I don't know if I can link this because I got it over on TT, but I would definitely look. But everything that I used today, I will have linked in the description box. Of course, those are all like what they call it, affiliate links. You know, I do get a small commission, but it really, truly, truly helps me. The little commission that I do receive to purchase, you know, future products for me to review for you guys. So again, please let me know in the comments though, if you guys have one of those hair dryers and those attachments, if they work for you, or if it's just a gimmicky thing for all of these hair dryers. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like and share this. It truly helps me out. I can't wait to see you guys again. I love you so much. And until next time.